Yeah. Yeah, it's like 10 seconds behind, probably. These tend to be pretty much perfectly on time, so I assume the Twitch stream started properly on time. It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't. It's Dragon Quest. Alright, they haven't actually shown 1 and 2. Well, 3 just came out a few months ago, so, you know, yeah. I'm curious as to what they're even doing, in what way they're updating this. I mean, I'm not super familiar with 2, but I have seen Dragon Quest 1 before. And, like, that's a very... I have to assume this is 2. 1 is a very simple game. And also, I'm pretty sure you don't have a party in 1. I think it's just... like, 1 is probably, like... It's just this year... is probably, like...
Hello, everyone.
10 hours or something? I don't know.
And I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
If that. I think it probably depends.
Today,
on the
we'll
person,
be providing
but...
information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd.
You did in
So
fact say that.
tune in for that as
Need
well.
to remind you, it is not February 4th.
What you
You
just
did
saw
not miss it
was
2
Dragon
months
Quest
ago.
1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope
But
you're
was that
excited
character
for
someone
more
special?
information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Escape from dire straits.
Sure. I need to turn that down.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me. Please help me, Dante.
Oh, okay. Great.
The latest entry in
It's
the
not...
I, the Somnium Files
We're doing another one already?
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious
Of course.
escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
Oh, she's
Dive
she's,
into a subject's dreams to
never
reveal
mind.
clues hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an explorable environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from I, the Somnium Files, launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
That's an interesting title.
Unleash
Okay. Oh yeah, this was... Did I talk about this? This was like not leaked. It was one of those things where like someone messed up and posted something earlier than they should have, and it basically got leaked. I think the achievements got posted or something.
Atlas Action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Is this just the first one?
Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner.
I have wanted to play this, but I never...
Investigate a series of supernatural
I own it. I have it on PS3.
real-time battles alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike
Never
an
got
enemy's
around to
weak
it.
point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
I've also heard the second one is a lot better.
Demons can also be useful outside of battle. And their powers are helpful in finding solutions during
Like the combat is better in 2 or something.
Guide Rido through a series of strange incidents.
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
As he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Rido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders
It's going to
begin
be a
later
busy
today
summer.
on Nintendo eShop. Consume Darkness.
Is that the thing?
With
I'm
your
blanking on the name of
memories
it.
gone, You have been summoned to a strange,
The Pac-Man thing.
unfamiliar world
Shadow Labyrinth. That was it.
where you're greeted by a yellow orb known as
Puck.
But who is this
Do
spherical
you know
stranger?
they
More
was
than a mysterious,
originally gonna be named
maze-like
Puckman,
world,
but
your
they're
battle for survival
we're
begins.
worried they were gonna change the P to an F.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expanse.
I never did watch
By examining
the show.
your surroundings,
the
you can phase shift.
that-
and
I forgot the name of
collide
it, Secret
with Puck
Level.
To explore areas you couldn't reach before.
who is this mysterious Puck? I'm not familiar.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse
Oh,
into
okay.
the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming your prey,
Sure.
you collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
This is Silk Song.
Puck's true goal,
Yeah, pretty much.
and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
Is that the same day as Somnium Files? Or no, what? No, it was that the 25th.
The rhythmic march begins.
Not Patapon. It is Patapon. Never mind.
Patapon and
Okay.
Patapon 2
It's not
are
something I
thrown
expected to see on Switch.
as one bundle.
Because I know there is a
Play your
Bandai
drum
Namco.
to the beat and give different commands to the
I thought Sony
Patapon.
owned this franchise.
For example, Pata 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 Pawn advances them forward. While Pawn Pawn Pata Pawn has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing,
Man, that sound
the
quality.
Patapons
they
enter
did not.
and get a
I don't
big
remember.
boost in power.
I know I played this on PS4. I don't remember it sounding like that.
Riding Kiba Pawn to the Shield Savvy Tate Pawn.
It sounds like they recorded it directly from like a PSP.
Hordes of fierce foes.
Like not directly from a PSP speaker, I should
Plus,
say.
new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum. Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch
Okay.
July 11th.
There's a different not
Welcome to
Patapon
Zephyr Town, a
thing that
cozy
also
place nestled in a windswept valley.
existed. I
This
saw.
is where your new life begins.
Is this fantasy? Never mind. I was gonna say, is it Fantasy Life? It's not.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
You must be the new
They weren't Story of Seasons at that time, were they?
While growing crops and
Because I know, like I think the last Story of Seasons game was literally, like they just like said, like yeah, it's a remaster of a Harvest Moon game, but they just couldn't use the name Harvest Moon,
as Bazaar sales grow, you'll help
which
the
is
once
really
smart
weird. They have. It seems like they have the rights to
splendor.
everything but the name.
You can also get to know the locals
I'd like to spend more time with you.
and maybe nurture a relationship.
Isn't it
if
crazy
you
that
find
Pokemon
a
games could look like
special
this and they just
someone.
don't? Some of them do.
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy conditions.
They could look like that if they had more than like 20 people working on them or something.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Will that be the only farming sim in this direct?
Next,
Story of Seasons, I feel like gets a pass. Is this Metroid Prime 4? Looks like it. Yeah. It looks like the thing from the end of the trailer before. Just teleport in. Some interesting lighting.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to,
Okay.
Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to
So you
carve
don't
out
have your ship. They did show the ship at the start of the last thing.
She's not.
What's with all the
alone.
purple?
Abhorrent alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
You need to kill all of the wildlife on this planet. It's an absolute necessity.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Okay.
They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams
Sure.
with the power of her mind. But why? were
Do
these
those enemies
powers
specifically have to be
bestowed
killed that way?
upon Samus?
Then she'll conveniently lose these abilities at the end of the game. It's funny how with Metroid Prime they can't
What will be her fate?
they can't
after
do
being
too
summoned
much
to Vuros? The threads
with it
intertwined
story-wise.
beyond space and time are beginning to weave
because of
a new
where it
tale.
takes place in the timeline or whatever. Still just 2025, doesn't have a date. I get the feeling it's probably going to be... The date's probably going to be announced next week. That's a nice suit. Just like, all right, fan artists, you can here you go.
Looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
I expect to see
Let's move on to some more headlines.
30
Ready to stir up
Samus drawings within the hour.
Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe.
Okay.
As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains.
I don't
And get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to
Why
produce
from
some
Yzma?
wild
That seems like the last person you want helping with that.
The potions you make can influence each customer's storyline.
Can you poison all of them?
Different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on
Okay.
Nintendo Switch later today.
I don't know how I feel about hipster Jafar.
Summon a spellbinding adventure. Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class,
I know the name
use
Chucklefish. What do they make?
magic circles to perform rituals. Fly on
You know,
brooms,
just casually perform
and
a
advanced techniques
summon a
to go
demon
from witch
in
in
class,
training
you know?
to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the
Even in
spells
which
you
college you have to pay for
craft and
tuition?
Sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can
Still have to
make
deal with
epic
student
together in
loans.
Online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond.
Co-op for
You
this
ready
seems
for a
really weird.
spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await.
That's very vague, but
On a
okay.
fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure.
Oh yeah, do it, old man.
Expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities
It's
to find your own
DuckTales,
path
I
through
see.
the enchanting world. Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection
Are they gonna
of
have-
arcade shoot-'em-up games
Do,
from
do,
across
do they
the
have the
series.
WiiWare one?
Titles include Gradius.
I doubt it,
Salamander,
but what if they do? What is Salamander?
Gradius 2, Gradius 3,
Rebirth?
and Salamander 2.
No.
Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus,
Okay.
take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
And they added a new game, but no.
Gradius Origins.
No
launches
Gradius
on the
Rebirth.
Nintendo Switch system August 7th. Pre-orders begin
Those
later
will be
today
forever
on
stuck on the
Nintendo
Wii.
Shop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the
I keep
corresponding
forgetting this
buttons
game
and
came
train
out.
To fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus,
Rebirth games are all dead? Well, they shouldn't be.
Celeste Music Pack paid DLC.
But I guess it's
And
Konami,
be
so
on the lookout for more
shouldn't be
DLC
surprised.
In the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store. Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza. a
Tamagotchi?
brand new
I'm sorry?
Tamagotchi Connection
you
series.
want to try that again?
There are stores galore. Design glasses at the
I
island.
realize that's probably how it's pronounced, but like, stop
Only
that.
rights Solo or with a friend.
You're
at
killing
the
this guy with
dentist.
hammers for
And
that.
arrange plates at the
Well,
afternoon
you'll have to
tea
find
shop.
them.
12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more.
He was
Tamagotchi,
probably
making
told
the
this is
town
how it's
brighter than
pronounced.
before.
Everyone's been
With
saying it
over
wrong for
100
like
new
30
and
years.
Classic Tamagotchi. Business is sure
Please stop.
to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza
Stop. Do
launches on
not ever
Nintendo
say
Switch
Tamagotchi
June
ever again in my
27th.
presence. Yep.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends.
I didn't
ZA,
watch this on
a
stream,
new
did I?
title in
I don't
the
think so.
Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon.
Did I ever
The
talk about this
settings
game at all?
This metropolis.
When
It
was
also
this?
appeared in the Pokemon X
I
and
forgot when
Pokemon
this
One
was.
games. Lumio City.
When they had that
To make it
that
easier for people
that,
and
uh,
Pokemon
thing.
to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. scattered all over town are wild zones. These areas are special environments where wild Pokémon can live comfortably, even within the city. You can catch Pokémon here.
Yeah, I don't see how the wild zones work because they seem really small.
Get to safety. There are Pokémon that live outside wild zones too.
Okay.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokémon live easygoing lives.
How do you know you can
city.
catch them? What if you just try to catch someone's Pokemon that just
When night falls,
belongs to them?
the city's aura transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament. The ZA Royale.
At nighttime,
Trainers
everyone
work
kills
in
each other.
battle zones.
Survival of the
If you're
fittest.
spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen, and you'll land a surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokémon can power up even more. You'll start at
Do I
rank
need a
Z
trade to get an
and work your
Alakazam?
way up to rank A.
You start at rank Z?
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered.
Thing is, it all kind of looks like one
Your adventure.
biome, basically.
Pokemon Legends ZA.
Late
launches on
2025.
Nintendo Switch later this year.
In Lumio City,
I wonder if
the game is
there's
set
more-
before it transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets.
I was thinking
to
there'd be
uncover.
like controlled
Please
weather
take a look
zones
out
or
for
something,
more
but it doesn't seem like there's
information
anything
in the
like
future.
that. Although they might have just not shown it yet.
Next, please take a look at this.
The game's pretty far away.
Hello
Is that
there.
Rhythm Heaven?
The game
It
you're
looks
about
like
to
it.
see Boop. Doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop.
I remembered I was hearing the guy, the guy that does the music for these was like
Just press the
not
button to
doing
jump
well
through the ring.
health wise, so yep.
It sounds easy,
Okay, well without music that would be
but the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm. In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I never did finish the 3DS game.
With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Yep, he's still doing music for it. Next year. Okay. In other words, there will still be Switch games.
Groove.
Switch 1 games coming out next year, which
in
is
the Rhythm Heaven
it's not much of an issue at this point
It
since
includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku.
yeah.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it.
Since they have it's Switch 2 is backwards compatible anyway.
We have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
With game cards, you
This
can
is
put a
Switch
game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch
2
system,
thing.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one. Freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yeah.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well,
Everyone's digital games
here's
just
what we
got
came up with.
deleted.
Introducing the virtual game card.
What does that mean?
In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Can you like trade games with other people?
When purchasing the digital version of the game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
Could you imagine they say this will not any user registered can play
Your
it? Yeah,
digital games
that
will
works
be lined
anyway.
up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards.
Like
and
old
manage which
games
you can play on your system.
won't apply. You only new ones that you buy. You have to buy them again.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the
So
second.
this is just for if you already have two.
Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card.
Internet connection is required only when loading or
With
ejecting.
virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second
I think this
system
mostly
is required
applies
only
to
the first time.
For
You can
people who
also
have
lend
like
out
Switch
virtual
lights
game
and
cards
stuff.
to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending
It didn't say Switch Online, only
and who you're
Nintendo
lending it
account.
to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system. You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person.
Oh,
Games can
okay.
be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you.
That's probably
Making digital games
the best way to
even
do that. It's
easier
like you
to
can't
use.
just steal my digital game.
Card.
The virtual game card feature lets you swap
If it like
games
forced you to
with
connect to the
Nintendo
internet or
systems,
something.
as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
So otherwise, it's like, well, they're not done with it yet. So
Planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at
I've heard
more
people
Nintendo
complain
Switch
about
games.
having issues with if they have like a Switch Lite, like putting games on there. And like trying to play on like a plane or something, and then they can't, because that would have to be, I think that has to be your primary for those to work. Otherwise, it like requires you to like connect to the internet to like authenticate. Do not look at that frame rate. Don't stop looking at it. That's not real.
Uncover history once more.
What does that mean?
An HD remaster of Saga Frontier
Okay.
2 is venturing onto Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav.
There was something I saw,
two heroes whose
like
fates
Sakurai
and
retweeted the
will
direct,
intertwine across
but then
generations in
like
this
he saw like there was like an article written about it, and it was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Experience the original story.
Which I don't know if that implies like maybe I shouldn't have
Expand the vibrant world of
implied
Stardale.
I'm making something, or that something's going to be announced
Plus,
that is
team
not
up
going to
with
be,
more
or
characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance
Sakurai can't do
system.
shit on the internet. He did say he's been working on a game for a while, for like a few years, so
You can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses.
I mean, it wouldn't be that weird for him to be announcing something around now.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await.
Has this never been ported?
On peaceful journeys across this
I don't know if this has been ported off of mobile yet.
Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC.
I didn't know these games had DLC.
Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail
Why is that one
on Nintendo
separate?
Switch this summer.
I don't know. I don't think that those it didn't say those were like bundled. Were they? I don't know. Golf.
A brand new entry
Oh.
in the Everybody's Golf series is
Once
driving
again,
into
I thought
Nintendo
PlayStation
Switch.
owned this franchise. I guess not.
Aim, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
What?
In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch
Interesting.
this year.
Interesting to use that subtitle. Okay.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes.
Why not?
from
Dot
across
emu,
the
of
team,
course.
Including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time.
Should probably play that
And
Power
your
Rangers
team's
game. I
strengths
didn't.
to overwhelm your foes. Plus,
I never did that.
Up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Again,
this holiday.
it's trivia. I think it's just the same
That was
same
Marvel Cosmic
those same people that made the
where you'll
TMNT
battle as a tag team of
the Shredder's Revenge.
Next is our
Because of
last
versus
game.
mode, and we've got Marvel Superheroes too. It will probably not have a versus mode. Animal Crossing. It could be. And it's Tamagotchi Life, I think. Okay.
How refreshing.
I bought the first one and never played it.
Hiya. Tomodachi Life. Living the dream.
Just next year. That's it. Don't worry about it. You don't need any more information. I think the kids today don't know. You know what? Sure.
Did you want to talk?
I don't think they know what Tamagotchi Life
That was
is.
only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years.
It's just,
In the
it's
trailer,
been over
we saw
10
new
years.
characters
Don't
living on
don't
an island out at sea.
don't say that.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
So far.
Our final announcement is something a little different.
Oh, I thought
from the game.
that was the last
Here's
announcement.
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's
Is it
Nintendo
movie related?
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Okay.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
So the Nintendo channel.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and
Pikmin 4
characters every
comics.
day. After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly.
Silly little
Nintendo
comics
Today
that
app as
got
well.
me.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy
Okay.
using Nintendo Today.
Why put that at the end?
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Maybe they didn't want to put anything in there. Because if it were like in the middle, then they might have like Animal Crossing and Pikmin in there, and then someone would think, oh, they're going to announce something for those later. And like, no, that's not. That's not how that works. Anyway, that's that. I should. I should look at things. Don't need this open. Whoops. Is the app up now? I don't know. I could check. I'm guessing not. It'd probably be up like soon. Probably not now. What was it? Nintendo Today? Nintendo Switch Online, Nintendo Music, Mario Kart Tour, Super Mario Run. The first thing that comes up is a sponsored GBA emulator. That's interesting. Okay, well. No, I do not. I do not see it there. That Marvel thing looks good. Okay, so I guess Bandai Namco bought the rights. I don't know if they bought, because they're publishing Everybody's Golf and Patapon. Oh right, Rhythm Heaven. Not until next year though. Rido. There was a Somnium Files game. That's important. Important news. Nintendo announces Somnium Files stream. Where is let me see the Japanese Direct and see if that is any different. I guess I shouldn't have closed that. Okay. Gradients. Everything looks the same. Well, there's something new there. Project Cold Case Mirage. Onimusho's in there. Okay. Hold on. Oh no, I did. That's not right. Don't do that. That one, and that one.
I
messed up OBS. Yeah, that was already announced forever ago. Tokimeki Memorial, sure. May 16th. That already had a date, right? I think. Sure. What is this? I'm not sure. Ease. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Cool. Sometimes YouTube. Okay, YouTube's being weird. Hold on a second. Sometimes it like doesn't load the page. It's doing it right now. There it is. Okay. Like it'll load the video, but then it won't load anything else. I'm gonna say different Hello Kitty game. Poker battle. Oh yeah, this is coming out like really soon. Okay. And then there was one other thing. You thought it was already out? No, it's... Oh, I can look at the camera. I think it's next month. Camera? Calendar. Those two words have nothing to do with each other. Okay, look. Hello, not Google. Was that Google? Google? Yes, Google. Sure. Sure, why not? Human emulator? Oh no. Emulation's gone too far. Google probably gets you better results in 2025, Google. That's probably true.
プロジェクトコールドケースミラージュはこのダイレクト終了後配信開始。
Interesting. All right. Was that it? Well, I mean, that was it. That was all that I saw on the actual channel. There could be more in the direct itself, or there might be something that wasn't uploaded yet. It seems like they probably... No, it seems like they've had everything uploaded, though, all the trailers, and they just made them all public at the same time, pretty much, like right after the direct was over. I noticed the announcements are all in reverse. So I think that's just some quirk of YouTube. Well, okay. I don't know if there's anything else. Oops. Oh, wait, no, that's what I want. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots is also going to be on PS5 and Steam. Yeah, I don't think the Switch version, that doesn't seem like something that most people would want to play on Switch. It's like Mario Golf already exists there, and I don't know how... I don't know how much demand there is for another golf game. Yeah, I'm thinking Prime 4 is gonna get a date next week, though. Because it's probably, like, Switch 2 launch. I don't know if it's gonna be another version for Switch 2, like, with, like, Twilight Princess. I feel like it's probably just gonna be... Because I feel like that would only make sense if there's some kind of thing that the Switch 2 does that it would use, but... Yeah... Somnium Files, July 25th. Raito is June 19th. Has that calendar been updated, out of curiosity? I doubt it. Also, when was that, when was 100 line? Oops. Oops, no, not May. I don't want to go to, oh no, it's... acting up. Okay, yeah, it's the 24th for here also. What, June and July? Nope. Raito's not there. And Somnium Files isn't there. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 is here. It's July 11th. Don't see much else. Croc Legend of the Gobos. That's the same day as the Switch 2 thing. Right, yeah. The 24th has like a ton of stuff. Fatal Fury, 100 line, Clear Obscure, and then some other stuff that there's like 3 other things that I don't know anything about that are also coming out that day, but okay. Well, I don't see anything else. I think that's it. Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Playable, Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Storm, Phyla-Vell, Venom, and Nova. There was one character I did not recognize. I guess it was Phyla-Vell. Video games, they're always happening. That's true. It is true. Okay then. I don't think I have Phyla-Vell as a crazy poll. You gotta have one. Ever since Marvel Infinite, you gotta have at least one character that's just like, why? Who? Or else the people won't accept it. Hold on. Is that? Also, no Silk Song, so you know. Did they put the clown makeup on? Did they even bother? Or did they just say, you know what, I'm not even. Why take it off? Or I mean, I guess you only put it on if you assume it's going to be there, in which case then you don't need to put it on. That's why I don't. That's why I do not wear clown makeup, as you can clearly see right now from my camera. Oh no, my camera's not working? Oh, well, unfortunate. I know what you're thinking. You have a camera? Yeah, there's been a camera this whole time. It's always been on. It's just on my secret second stream. Where there's a camera. I don't give anyone the link though, so you know, you just gotta find it. You just gotta go find it, gotta know where it is. It's not even on Twitch. I won't tell you what site it's on. It's not on Twitch though. It's a Fansly stream, yeah. I didn't say where the camera was pointed anyway. I'm not as tired as I thought I'd be, but I know I would be if I decided to go straight into Xenoblade X right now, so I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna go for a few hours and I'll be back. I might end up starting earlier than 3. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do need to take care of the VOD. The last VOD. Not the last Xenoblade VOD. Wait, virtual game card description from the PR. I don't know if it says anything interesting here that wasn't said. I mean, it can be linked to a Nintendo account, family group member system via local wireless connection. Well, it does mean that you can't just use it with your friends, since you have to use local wireless. So unless your friends are friends you know in person, you can't there's no way to lend it over to them. This has a very limited use. Yeah. This is mostly for if you have 2 Switches. I think that's why they have the local thing, so you can't just trade your games to everyone. I was like, there's no way they would just make that a thing that you can do. Just let you trade your games to whoever. Like, that seems like a terrible idea. Yeah, that's not what they're doing. Okay, yeah. Anyway, Anyway. I will be calling it there. That should be it. Rush is streaming. I'll go raid him. Well, as soon as this ad's over anyway, I'll do that. Just, how do I do that again? Where do I do that from? Been a while. It's that button. You click that button and then, oh god, then that one. Yeah, great, cool. And then that. And then, start raid. There we go. I've done it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be going. I'll see you in I don't what in a few hours. I don't know. I'll see you later. We'll Xenoblade. We'll play Xenoblade. That's what we'll do. Right. I'll have more time for that now that I'm basically done with Monster Hunter. I did confirm that was the end of the story, so yeah. Well, I think I do need to make more. I need to like raise my HR slightly to do some stuff that's going to be added, but which I figured. But anyway, yeah. For the most part, though, I'm done. I'm done with Monster Hunter Wilds. So yeah, I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you later today. I'll be back. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye.